Hello guys, hello everyone, I hope you can hear me, and hope this time there won't be any issues with the audio like there were last week, because yeah, don't know what happened, but this time should be a lot better, so hopefully you guys can hear me and everything will go smoothly, or as smooth as last week after we figure out the audio issues. Thanks for letting me know, Obi, and welcome to the stream. Everyone, we're flying with Scandinavian Airlines from Stockholm, Arlanda over to Hamburg in Germany. We are flying on VATSIM as well, and we should have ATC. Let me just lower the volume of the music just a bit. And we are flying with the Fenix A320. I am running the latest update as well, so we'll see how this update flies. I'm having some issues with the cell cal codes in the cockpits. They're not working for some reason. Maybe there were some paint kit or livery updates in general, and yeah, maybe they just need to be adjusted. Don't know, but that's the only flaw I found so far. So hopefully that's not gonna impact us so much. We do have Stockholm control online, which I'm not really sure how it works, but to be perfectly honest, he doesn't have any ATIS online for any of the Swedish airports so far. He's on the network just over 10 minutes now, so we'll see if he comes up with something. If not, we'll just call him and see if we can get some departure information out of him. Anyway, let's start with the aircraft preparation. Let me just bring up the charts real quick here as well. So we're departing from Pier A. We're situated at stand 5, as you can see right here. And this is our aircraft, Oscar Yankee Kilo Alpha November. Fenix A320 with the IAE engines. Looks fabulous in my book. And let's hop into the cockpit. What I always like to do before I start, I switch the EFBs to flight mode. I know that it's maybe a bit of a cliche, but at the end of the day, this is a simulator, so why the hell not simulate it, right? So we have just about 14 minutes until our scheduled departure, so we will see if we can make an on-time departure this time, unlike last week. So let's bring up GSX and let's request catering services first of all. And let's connect air conditioning unit to the aircraft as well. So let's move to the overhead panel now and switch the batteries 1 and 2 on, external power on as well. And now from the left panel, so crew supply on, RS to nav, nav lights on, seat belts, no smoking signs and emergency lights to arm, and fuel pumps are on. Alrighty. So since we do not have ATIS, I'm just going to bring up the METAR. So we have QNH of 1008. You will see if that changes on the initial contact with the Swedish controller. But what we should expect is departure out of runway 08, because that's the one that they are using in real life right now. The wind is shifting pretty much, so not sure if we're gonna end up using runway 08 for departure, but we shall see, right? So the catering vehicles from Gate Gurmet are here, so that's amazing. And once they're finished, we will start with the boarding itself and with fuel loading as well, or refueling. So I can click on refuel or load aircraft, and with the GSX, and it will start with refueling and then with boarding afterwards. So that's now set. We can go down to our MCDU. As you probably already know, I like to open the AOC menu on the right, or in the right MCDU, and I like to prepare everything else in the left one. So we're flying from Echo Sierra Sierra Alpha over to Echo Delta Delta Hotel from Stockholm to Hamburg. Our call sign today is Scandinavian 2647. And let me bring up the OFP. So cost index is 9, cruising altitude 340. And let's request the wind uplink. So we have that ready. There it is, wind data uplink. So that's perfect. We will input all of these weights once our boarding is finished, or completed, I should say. And we will need to contact the controller for these information. So we shall do that just now. Oh, there's the ATIS. Perfect. I feel like he has just uploaded the ATIS onto the network. Let me just see. Yeah, there it is. So ATIS, so we have indeed runway 08 in use, and its departure information Alpha QNH 1008 is correct. So it is information Alpha QNH 1008, and we will request IFR to Hamburg. So his frequency is 131.130. There it is. And
Skyway 5670 identified the maintain flight level 310.
yeah, so
maintain level 310, Skyway 5670.
let me just know if it's not way too loud for you. It should be just around the the volume of my voice, I would say. If it is too loud, then please let me know. I will bring it down just slightly.
Sunpark 5076, winds 060 at 11 knots, runway 09 cleared for takeoff.
09 just for takeoff, Sunpark 5076, thank you.
And Sweden control Scandinavian 2647, very good day.
Scandinavian 2647, Sweden, good afternoon.
And Scandinavian 2647, Airbus A320, stand 5 at Arlanda. With information Alpha QNH 1008 requesting IFR to Hamburg.
Scandinavian 2647, yes, I just got the 8 is going. Alpha is correct. And you're clear to Hamburg via Nosli 5 Lima departure, runway 08. Climb 5,000 feet, squawk 4272.
Clear to Hamburg, Nosli 5 Lima departure of runway 08. Climb initially 5,000, squawking 4272 for Scandinavian 2647.
Scandinavian 2647, read back correct.
So there we go. Indeed, runway 08 is in use, so that's good. That's good for us, and we will be departing on the Nosli 5 Lima departure. So let's put that in.
5076, identified passing 1,300 feet. Climb flight level 330.
Climb 330, Sunpark.
Nosli 5 Lima. QNH 1008 is correct,
Sunpark
and
58999, you can proceed direct to
climb
Piano.
initially 5,000, so that's set as well.
Sunpark 5899.
And Sunpark 5076, same for you, when able, proceed direct to Piano.
Direct to Ping for Ryanair, correction, Sunpark 5076.
Really nice scenery from ORBX. The only issue I have with the scenery is that the frames are not great. Even when you disable some of the options, like cars and stuff like that in the parking lots, it's still, yeah, not great performance, which is, yeah. The main thing.
69 hotel, winds are 020, 9 knots, runway 08, left turn, cleared for takeoff.
Yeah, the thing with sceneries is that I like to have a nice looking scenery, but it needs to be good on performance as well, and that's just something that this scenery isn't. So.
Aviation 69 hotel, Sweden.
69 hotel, fully ready now.
69 hotel, winds 020, 9 knots, runway 08, left turn, cleared for takeoff.
Number 08, left turn, clear for takeoff, Scandinavian 69 hotel.
And we will be flying on the November 850 airway over to Bogmo. There is the message that GPS primary is now aligned, so that's perfect. There we go. We still have 4 minutes to go, and we are still refueling, which is not ideal, but
And all stations Sweden will be back in 1 minute.
we will see. Yeah, but the details of the scenery, they're really nice. Like, I have to say, if you want to have a look while we are refueling. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do, but these 3D interiors right here are really nice. It's something I really like. The Ryanair logo here, absolutely massive. I'm not a big fan of that, but otherwise the scenery is really decent. apart from these see-through textures from one side. But it is what it is, isn't it? I also like the fact that they managed to make these weird jetways work quite nicely as well. Because back in the P3D days, these jetways were really like they didn't connect even whatsoever, or they connected very poorly, you know. But these are really good.
Hotel identified 2,500 feet. Climb flight level 180.
180 Scandinavian 16 Hotel.
Yeah, they're blocking each other out, so not great. And we can hear that boarding is underway, so that's good. Good news.
Scandinavian 69 Hotel, when able, proceed direct to Edaxa, Echo Delta Alpha X-ray Alpha.
Direct Edaxa, Scandinavian 16 Hotel.
And squawk 4272. So that's set as well.
Sweden, hello, Gamma 4.
So here they are with the baggages as well.
Gamma 41 Mike, Sweden Control, good afternoon. Squawk 5345.
5345, Gamma 4, Mike.
So we can watch them load the aircraft as we wait for boarding anyway.
Gamma 41 Mike, identified, flight level 360. When ready, descend flight level 300, report leaving.
When ready to set level 300, and we will be leaving in like 30 minutes.
41 Mike, yeah, give me a call when you're leaving. Scandinavian 69 Hotel, climb flight level 390.
And here they are with the baggages.
Flight level 390 for Scandinavian 69 Hotel.
Looks like we will have ATC in Hamburg as well, because Bremen radar is now online as well. So that's lovely to see. Can show you the VENTUS map. So here we are in Stockholm, Scandinavian 2647, flying to Hamburg. We're the only departure in Stockholm right now, but we have Sweden control over here, controlling the whole area of Sweden basically. And then we have this gap. Sorry for the pings there, but I'll just mute this for the time being. And here we have Bremen radar, which controls Hamburg as well. What's interesting is that we do have ATC, for example, in Stuttgart and in Brno, for example. But we do not have ATC in Frankfurt for the time being. So we will see if someone comes online there or not. But yeah, we should have ATC in Hamburg as well. We will see how long he remains at Bremen Radar, obviously, since he's covering a pretty busy sector. He might not be online once we approach his airspace, so we shall see. We should not come in contact with the eastern part of Bremen.
You're climbing outside of my airspace now, so monitor Unicom 1228. Have a good flight, bye bye.
Unicom 1228, Sunbrook 5899, yeah, bye.
Take care, bye bye. Have a good weekend. Sunbrook 5076, you're also climbing out of my airspace. Monitor Unicom 1228. Have a nice flight and a nice weekend. Take care, bye bye.
122 to simulate, thanks for service, have a great afternoon and rest of the week. Sunbrook 5076.
Station calling Sweden, unreadable. Please either contact me on text or try one more time and give me your location.
Yeah, it's just a blank transmission there from the guy who just tried to contact Sweden, but yeah, unfortunately for him, we can't hear him, so he will have to fix his mic in order to get a contact. However, we can start our APU. Yeah, his audio is just bad. Oh boy.
Romeo Alpha Mike 200. I do not control Malmö, so continue on Unicom 122.8. Have a good flight, bye bye.
Oh, and he's outside of the airspace, so maybe that's why the transmission is that bad. Because obviously even on VAMSIS, even on VATSIM, the thing with how close you actually are to the station calling, the better the audio is. So since he's outside of the airspace, flying somewhere just over Malmö, then yeah, we won't hear him that great either. So that's that. So APU is now available, so that's great. We can disconnect the ground power.
41 Mike, latest net report for Bode, your destination. Winds are from 0 degrees, 100 degrees, 17 knots. Weather is okay. Temperature 5, dew point -9, QNH 1012. No significant change is expected in the weather. And you are leaving my airspace now. Monitor Unicom 1228. Have a good landing. Bye bye.
Yeah, we have ATIS
41 Mike, Sweden.
For Hamburg now as well.
41 Mike, I just read the Met report for Bode for you. Did you copy that?
and QNH 1010. I got my phone, Mike.
And 41 Mike, I just told you that you should contact Unicom or monitor Unicom. So do that. 122.8. Have a good landing. Bye bye.
122.8. Bye bye.
There we go.
And the
Aircraft's loaded.
Mike, before you leave, there's an aircraft at flight level 360 heading southbound. He's 40 miles from you at your 1 o'clock position.
And that inside
And let's
419
calculate
will be
the
set.
takeoff
Bye-bye.
performance.
Bye-bye.
So departing out of runway 08, we want to use flaps 1, not to force, toga, anti-ice off, packs off, and QNH 1008 is correct. Calculate and send to MCDU, so we will have trim of down 0.2 units, V1 of 142, VR 146, and V2 146 as well. Transition altitude 5000 is correct. Flex temperature 52, and in that case, since we're ready and boarding has been completed, we can go ahead and disconnect all the external equipment like chocks, cones, GPUs, PCAs, and doors are now closed as well, so that's perfect. And we can turn on the beacon light and also set the transponder to mode Charlie and prepare for pushback and departure.
Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push completed and brake set.
Okay, so we just need to wait for the pushback to be completed to start the engines.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Hello, hello from France. Hello, welcome, and I hope you're doing very well, just like we are. We're about to push back from stand 5, and we'll be heading over to Hamburg. Flying with the beautiful Fenix A320 with the new update. The only thing that's not really working is the cell cal codes over here, but yeah, otherwise it's a good plane. All right, so once the tow truck is connected and we receive all the pushback options, I will call for pushback because we do have ATC here. We have Sweden control all over us.
Sweden, go eftermiddag med flight 5910.
Mediflight 5910, Sweden, hallå, god eftermiddag.
Eftermiddag, Eurocopter 45 Visby med 5 personer ombord. Vi är redo att starta mot Linköpings universitetssjukhus. Vi kan starta på grässtråket om det är lättare. Eller direkt härifrån heliplatsen.
Ja, Mediflight 5910, det är upp till dig, det är vad som är lättast för dig. Du är ensam på hela flygplatsen, så det är ingen annan trafik.
I will answer your questions very shortly.
Jag har ingen färdplan för dig. Verifiera att du flyger VFR.
Yes, vi flyger VFR. Vi har inte skickat den.
Mediflight 5910, återkom.
So, dual limiter FPS. Yes, I have VSync turned on to the half refresh rate of my monitor, which is 165, so divided by 2. So it's somewhere around 62, correction, 82 or 83 frames.
Vi säger att vinden är från 08 grader och 10 knop, sikten 10 kilometer eller bättre. Molnen är brutna 2600 fot, temperatur 3, dagpunkt minus 3, QNLG 1006 och då har du klart lämna Visby kontrollzon via Tofta 1100 fot eller lägre. Sätt transponder 7000.
Kan vi få lämna Karlö istället?
And I can show you here as well. I have it turned it off in the sim itself, but I have it set in the NVIDIA control panel.
1100 fot eller lägre, transponder 7000.
Yes, vi lämnar Karlö 1100 lägre. Nej, ATIS var ju fel, jag menar notan.
So these are the settings as of now. And low latency mode is turned on in control panel as well. This is crazy. I want to call for pushback and they just, yeah. Scandinavian 2647, stand 5 at Arlanda, requesting push and start.
Mediflight 2910. Du har klart starta och anmäl Carlo.
Yeah, we'll just continue talking. I have no idea what they are talking about, but...
Scandinavian 2647, push and start approved.
Push and start approved, Scandinavian 2647. Yeah, no worries. Anytime.
Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push completed and brake set. Commencing push.
I hope you could hear me there over the over the Swedish controller talking with the local guy. But it's sometimes like that. It's really crazy with French controllers because they are allowed to give even IFR aircraft instructions in French, which is not great because it just lowers your situational awareness in the airspace, and yeah, I'm just not a big fan of that, so yeah, it is what it is. So we're pushing back from stand 5. We need to wait for the engine start until push is completed and brakes are set due to icing conditions. By the way, for all the viewers right now, there is a giveaway going on. We are giving away 3 gift cards for Contrail, which is a flight simulation web store, and also 3 gift cards for AOA Design, which is a small company, and they make awesome aircraft posters. So if you want to join the giveaway, then make sure to join the link in the description down below and become a member of our Discord server. And the only 2 requirements basically are joining the Discord server and being subscribed to Runway Inside Aviation YouTube channel. These 2 simple steps will allow you to participate in the giveaway and be able to win some awesome prizes along the way. So if you're interested, then make sure to join the Discord server, link in the description. So, parking brakes are set. We need to wait for the hand signals and we can start the engines afterwards.
Left is clear, right is clear.
Very nice, very nice. Yeah, there he is.
Clear to start engines.
There we go. So ignition start and engine number 2.
Sweden Mediflight 5910 startar vi.
Mediflight 5910, uppfattat.
So engine number 2 is starting nicely and it's available. So engine number 1, and let's listen to the IAE engine correction start. So, engine number 1 will be available in just a second. We will be able to taxi out to runway 08 right after we perform all the necessary things we need to do. So, flaps 1, trim down 0.2 units is set. And now the flight controls. So full left, full right, full up, full down, neutral, and rather full left, full right, neutral. So everything's checked. We have the nose wheel steering connected, so that's fine. We can turn off the APU, and we can call for taxi. Scandinavian 2647, request taxi.
Scandinavian 2647, taxi to holding point runway 08, report ready.
Taxi to holding point runway 08 and report ready, Scandinavian 2647. Okay, so we can taxi on our own. So we will taxi out via Zulu Lima and then on to X-Ray and X-Ray 2, I hope it is. So, taxi light on, parking brakes are released. And we can start taxiing over to holding point runway 08.
Verify 10-10, då har du lämnat Visby kontrollzon. Du kan byta frekvens till 122.8 om du vill, eller om du vill stiga upp i temat så får du anmäla det.
Yes, vi skulle vilja ha 2500 fot mot Linköping.
We have another company A320 parked here.
Verify 10-10, då kan du klart
At
stiga
Pier A.
2500 fot mot Linköping. Ja.
Stiga 2500 fot mot Linköping.
So we'll taxi Zulu Lima and onto X-Ray. That's the next taxiway to the right. You can see on the map here that it is this sweeping left hand departure out of runway 08. So here we are at the intersection of Zulu Lima and X-Ray, turning right onto X-Ray. And we're almost there. So we have the cabin crew announcement.
The cabin is now secure for takeoff.
Thank you so much. There we go. And here is holding point X-Ray 2.
69 Hotel. Latest met report Luleå Kallax. Winds 070 degrees at 07 knots. The variable between 010 and 110 degrees. Cav okay. Temperature -1, dew point -15, and QNH 1017. And expect runway 14.
This is the ORBX scenery for Stockholm Arlanda Airport, and with all the Nordic freeware world updates as well.
5670, you are leaving my airspace, Helsinki offline, monitor Unicom, and have a good flight, bye-bye.
So, not sure about any other freeware packages, to be honest. We can take a look while in the air. Scandinavian 2647, holding point X-Ray 208, fully ready for departure.
Scandinavian 2647, winds 010, 7 knots, runway 08, left turn, cleared for takeoff.
08, left turn, clear for takeoff, Scandinavian 2647.
Scandinavian 69 Hotel, Sweden.
69 Hotel.
69 Hotel, latest Met report, Grulio Kallax, winds 070 at 7 knots, variable between 010 and 110 degrees, CAV OK, temperature -1, dew point -15, QNH 1017.
Really
and,
like
you're
these
cleared,
Scandinavian
recently
hangars
echo
there.
arrival for runway 14.
Ryzen 3 Echo arrival for runway 14, Scandinavian 69 Hotel.
So we can turn off the
Hotel,
packs.
when ready, descend flight level 100.
When ready, descend flight level 100, Scandinavian 69 Hotel.
And let's get out of here. So engine are stabilized. And man, flex 52 SRS, runway 08, auto thrust blue. We have over 100. And V1, rotate.
5910, kan du verifiera om du är på väg till Linköping Malmen eller Linköping Saab?
Ooh, there we go.
Universitetssjukhus, mitt emellan dem.
Had to correct it quite a bit there on the crosswind. Gear up.
Scandinavian 2647, identified 1000 feet, climb flight level 180.
Climb flight level 180, Scandinavian 2647. So up to flight level 180.
Om jag inte vet vad.
And we can hand fly this
Tack för det.
left turn.
Erik Sigurd, Johan Ludvig. Okej, tack.
So there is the airport. And we can retract the flaps. Spoilers are disarmed as well.
Scandinavian 2647, left turn direct to Nosley, high speed approved.
Direct Nosley and high speed approved, Scandinavian 4647. 2647, but whatever. Direct to Nosley, and the speed is not looking very good. Yeah.
Lufthansa 5
Two,
Papa Juliet,
one.
you are leaving Swedish airspace, Polaris offline, monitor Unicom and have a good flight, bye bye.
Transition altitude.
Lufthansa 5 Papa Juliet, you are leaving Swedish airspace, monitor Unicom and have a good flight, bye bye.
And bar reference to standard. That's 1013. So flight level 85 now. Getting closer and closer to 10,000. Flight level 100. So, lights off. And I'm happy to release the passengers as well.
Och Medify 2910, då har du lämnat kontrollerat luftrum. Du kan switcha till Unicom 122.8 eller ligga kvar på frekvensen. Ingen rapporterad trafik mellan dig och Linköping.
Det är taget, vi kvar ligger här för trafikinformation med Medify
5910. Scandinavian 2647, climb flight level 340.
Climb flight level 340, Scandinavian 2647. So up to 340 now.
And all stations Sweden will be back in 1 minute.
There we are en route to Hamburg. Just started raining here in Prague, so I hope it won't have any negative impact on the audio. Because it's quite loud from time to time, so we'll see. It's interesting, the situation about or regarding Scandinavian airlines nowadays. Obviously,
All stations Sweden is back.
they're not in the greatest of shapes, but there are reports that they could end up leaving Star Alliance and joining SkyTeam.
Scandinavian 224 Sweden, good afternoon. Information Alpha correct. You're cleared Umeå. Resna 3 Lima departure, runway 08. Climb 5,000 feet, squawk 0223.
Cleared the Resna 3 Lima departure from runway 08, initially 5,000, 0223, the squawk Scandinavian 234.
Scandinavian 234, read that correct.
Scandinavian 69 Hotel request.
Scandinavian 69 Hotel, you were already cleared to descend flight level 100 when ready, so you can descend flight level 100.
Descending 100, sorry. Scandinavian 69 Hotel.
Not sure which runway to expect as of now in Hamburg. We could check that on flight radar. So, looks like it will be more of a straight in arrival for us. Runway 23 in Hamburg.
Royal Air Maroc 200 Sweden, good afternoon. Squawk 0230. Royal Air Maroc 200 identified. Climb flight level 330 and proceed direct to Nilug. 330 direct to Nilug,
Are you currently using WinWing FCU? Do you find that is wobbly when placed on the desk?
Maroc 200, go ahead.
I do not use the FCU, so can't tell.
Sorry, you're a little bit hard to hear. Please say one more time.
But I've heard some positive reviews on it, so yeah, I can't really judge much.
200, indeed you can. You're clear. Nilug to Mike arrival. Nilug to Mike. Runway 01 left.
Do you own one, or are you considering getting one? Is that why you are asking?
200, correct.
Because yeah, I do not really have any flight sim hardware other than the yoke, also the thrust levers and rudder pedals, so yeah. I'm flying A320 fly-by-wire. Is Phoenix worth the money? Much better, I guess. Yeah, I have to say I'm enjoying the Phoenix really much after the Block 2 or V2 update. The plane is amazing. You also have the IAE engines now, not just the CFM ones. The sounds are amazing. The systems work great. The FPS are improved as well, so definitely, like, if there is an add-on which is like you know, the best regarding money to performance to quality, then Phoenix is the aircraft to go for, because just a very good all-around aircraft. So I would definitely recommend getting the Phoenix. Because I used to fly the fly-by-wire as well, but after I got my hands on the Phoenix, I flew the fly-by-wire Airbus like 4 times, maybe 6 times, like 3 rotations. I don't know. Yeah, no worries. It definitely is a great aircraft. I mean, they are still figuring out
2288.
Some of the bugs that occurred after they brought the Block 2 update, but still, it's an amazing aircraft.
Identified. The climb flight level 310 and direct to LTOC.
Roger, could you spell the direct to, please?
Yes, it's Echo Lima, Tango Oscar Kilo.
Roger, direct to LTOC and climb flight level 310, Shamrock 2288.
And also, a thing I wanted to mention, Remler, if you want to join our giveaway, where we're giving away coupon codes or gift cards for Contrail, the flight simulation web store, and for AOA Design, who make aircraft posters, then...
Yeah, I could hear that.
Yeah, there was a guy on the frequency and the phone is ringing. Please join our Discord server. Which will basically allow you to participate in the giveaway if you want to win some awesome prizes. There is 1 more week to go in the giveaway, so make sure to join the Discord server.
200, when ready, descend flight level 110.
And be subscribed to Runway Inside Aviation YouTube channel. That's the only 2 requirements you need to perform in order to be able to participate in the giveaway.
Stand 3, Visby, no, it is available, Airbus 320 Neo, request clearance to Stockholm Hamburg.
Scandinavian 295, Sweden. Met report Visby, winds are 080 degrees 7 knots. Well, visibility more than 10 kilometers, clouds broken 3,000 feet. Temperature 3, dew point -3, QNH 1006. Cleared to Stockholm Arlanda via Rogmi 2 kilo departure, runway 03. Climb flight level 90, squawk 5332.
Clear to Stockholm Arlanda via Rogmi 2 kilo departure, runway 03. Initial climb flight level 9.
And what I wanted to ask you guys is that do you have any don't even know what I wanted to say there. Oh yeah, regarding the the A320 Neo, which will be or is now in the beta build of MSFS, the default one by Asobo and Inibuilds, I believe it is, in corporation. So I never really tested it out yet. So if you guys ever tested this plane, then please give me some info, because yeah, would like to try it myself. So I have pre-ordered the Wing FCU because it looks amazing to use it with the Phoenix. However, I saw in several reviews that it doesn't look very well fixed, especially when pulling and pushing knobs. Yeah, it might be, but I'm not entirely sure if that's true or not. I also checked online for some reviews, because it looks very clean overall, but yeah, not sure. Since I do not own the FCU, then I can't really give you this specific information on that, but maybe you can figure it out by, you know, attaching some anti-slipping stickers or something, and then it may work a bit better. Not sure though. Yeah, you'll need to wait for it and see.
Scandinavian 295 startup is approved.
Startup approved, 295.
I like these like little additions to your home cockpit, like the FCUs or other stuff. But never really got into it. Don't know why. But a friend of mine who is really into these add-ons, he has almost a complete cockpit of the A320 now, which is crazy, and it looks very nice. It's functional, so yeah, good for him. I just never really got into it, so that's pretty much it.
Flight level 209, descending flight level 100, inbound room. We have information.
But I maybe could order one and
Sweden control, good afternoon.
Get my hands on one.
Correct. You are clear to Sealand for Mike arrival for runway 01 left. Continue descent flight level 120.
And maybe record a review video about it.
Arrival runway 01 left and descent flight level 120, Finnair 7 Yankee Bravo.
So we have just reached flight level 340. The conditions here are not that great. It's a bit bumpy still. So we will just leave the seatbelts on for the time being. As you can see here, the wind is shifting like crazy.
034, winds 010, 7 knots, runway 08, left turn, cleared for takeoff.
It's not that strong,
Clear for takeoff, left turn, Scandinavian 034.
but it's shifting left, right, center, so we'll just wait a bit and see. So we're still cruising over Sweden.
Scandinavian 69 Hotel, descend altitude 5,000 feet, QNH Luleå 1017.
5,000 feet 1017, Scandinavian 69 Hotel.
And our actual departure time was 12:30 UTC. That's 10 minutes past our scheduled departure time. And as of now, we should arrive on time, so that's perfect.
Ryanair on my right side, which is blocking my taxi without push. So if he's going to stay there for a while, I need push.
Well, Scandinavian 295, he has not contacted me and yet, so I have no idea. Sorry about that. Yeah, it looks like you might have to do a pushback.
Yeah, okay, request pushback as well then.
295, push and start approved.
Push and start approved, Scandinavian 295.
With the control, Scandinavian 1145, flight level 310.
Scandinavian 1145, Sweden, good afternoon, scope 5350.
5350, Scandinavian 1145.
After we exit
7 Yankee Bravo, descent flight level 70.
the Swedish control,
70, winner 7 Yankee Bravo.
after a while we will basically
7 Yankee
overfly
Bravo, after Täby, Tango Echo Bravo, fly heading 220, vector SILS 01 left.
we will basically overfly Malmö and Copenhagen.
Täby fly, can you say again the heading?
After Täby, fly heading 220.
After Täby, heading 220.
I think that only plane that can match Phoenix is 737 by PMDG according to reviews on YouTube. I can give you some of my personal experience on these two, because I have both of them. And yeah, I would say that the PMDG 737...
Before identified, or you're not identified actually, you should squawk 0223 first. But
Let me
you can
just
continue climb flight level 180.
bring the volume down a bit so you can hear me better. Or more clearly. So yeah, the Phoenix and 737, they're just two of the best short-haul to medium-haul airliners out there.
024, thank you, you're properly identified now.
Definitely not many other planes that can match the quality that the Phoenix and PMDG bring to the table, to be honest, so yeah. But if I had to pick one, I would go for Phoenix. Just because Phoenix has the features that PMDG is lacking. For example, the windshield effects, like the working wipers, which shouldn't be an excuse for PMDG that it's a sim limitation, since Phoenix has working wipers and also they have much better EFB, which hasn't been a part of the PMDG 737 for a very long time. So yeah, but again, PMDG has a long tradition of developing quality airliners for flight simulators, so both of the aircraft are great, but I think the Fenix A320 has a little edge over the PMDG 747, correction, 737. The 747, I was thinking about it, because it would be interesting if PMDG actually brings the 747 back to MSFS But we're getting close to the 777 release by PMDG, so we will see. I'm very much looking forward to that. To finally have some quality long haulers in the sim, obviously with the Aerosoft A330 being postponed to the MSFS 2024, which we have no idea when will actually be released. And regarding our route today, Copenhagen approach is now online. We won't control or contact them, obviously, since it's only approach.
1145, check your heading, because it looks like you're starting to head east now. You should be heading northeast.
Yeah, they're having some issues with the direction there.
I will change. 1145, when you're able, proceed direct to LTOC.
LTOC for Scandinavian 1145.
Sweden, Scandinavian 295.
No, as you can see, the weather radar on my screen is on. It's not showing anything. Unfortunately, the weather radar does not work with third-party add-ons as of now. It's because MSFS or Microsoft and Asobot do not provide the weather engine data to third-party developers, so they can't really implement the weather radar into their aircraft. It's a different story with the built-in aircraft like the 787, because if you're using, for example, the Kuro 787-8 mod, there you have a working weather radar, because it works on the default systems where the weather radar works out of the box. But unfortunately, Microsoft and Asobot does they just do not provide these information to third-party developers, and therefore yeah, we just need to wait until they provide the weather engine information to other developers, so we see a working weather radar in Phoenix, PMDG, Aerosoft and other planes. We have a company message, which is SAS Ops. I have no idea what that sound is on VATSIM right now. Yeah, they're having hard time over there. Yeah, he probably has a voice changer or something on, because it just sounds so funny.
2647, you're leaving my airspace now. Move to Unicom and have a good weekend. Bye bye.
Over to Unicom, Scandinavian 2647. Have a nice weekend yourself. Bye bye. And there we are on Unicom. Finally, I would say, because now I can boost the volume a bit and you'll be able to hear me normally. Still a bit bumpy, the ride, so we will keep the seatbelts on as of now, or for the time being. I wanted to say that we will overfly Malmö and Copenhagen basically directly, but unfortunately, as you can see, the cloud layer is pretty strong. Definitely between broken and overcast, so it won't be that easy to see these two beautiful cities. I've never been to Malmö, but I've been to Copenhagen. And it's a beautiful city. It's absolutely beautiful. And now Copenhagen control is online, so that's gonna be interesting. What plane is easier on FPS, 747 or 787? I can't really give you an answer to your question here because I haven't completed a single flight with the 747 in MSFS. As crazy as that sounds, I haven't completed any flights with the 747. But I completed some with 787, with the default one on its own and with the modded ones by Kuro and Horizon Sim. And the FPS is fine. I mean, I would probably say that the 747 will be better on FPS, just because I feel like the 787 is getting more frequent updates, and they're just trying to give a bit more love to the 787 than the 747. So maybe yeah. Also, if we're talking about the 747 systems, as far as I'm aware, when the Captain Sim released their 777 for the first time as the initial release, they used the default 747 systems, and the aircraft was great on performance as well. So obviously there is the texture work, which takes like most of the FPS load, I would say, but the systems as well, because back in the P3D days there were aircraft which were crazy heavy on FPS in the cockpit, for example, but when you were outside it was completely fine, you know. I'm just trying to think of an example. I feel like the fly-by-wire Airbus was a pretty good example of that, because they used to have really in-depth systems, really accurate and well programmed, modeled, but it came with the cost of the plane being pretty FPS heavy in the cockpit. But otherwise the texture work outside of the aircraft was fine, and the FPS were great there. So yeah, it really depends. But back to your question, can't really tell, unfortunately. Can't really tell. So we're getting closer and closer to to Copenhagen and to Denmark itself. And we have some of the controllers going offline already. We will see if the guy that is currently on Bremen covering Hamburg will still be there once we arrive. What are your PC specs, if I may ask, please? You can check my FPS in the description down below, but I would like to know what are your specs, since yeah, maybe the 747 is FPS heavy. I will have to test it myself then, but yeah, can't really tell. Right, so we're getting closer and closer to Hamburg, so let's prepare for the arrival. So the active runway in Hamburg is definitely runway 23. So it's ILS approach runway 23, and we'll use the Bogmu to Papa arrival and the Delta Hotel 657 transition. So we are prepared for the initial contact with ATC. We will probably get vectors, since this approach isn't a straight-in approach. There is this little sweeping S-turn I can show you on the charts. So we are currently right here, getting closer and closer to Denmark. We'll overfly Copenhagen, and we'll go down into the German airspace, and then via the Bogmu to Papa arrival down to Hamburg. And this is the little S looking arrival which we need to perform, but again, since I believe the traffic won't be that heavy on this Friday afternoon in Hamburg, I believe we will get vectors for the arrival. So frequency of Copenhagen control is 136.485. 136.485. Yeah, there's the coast already. Yeah, the wind is getting better now, so we can turn off the seatbelt signs. the frequency is going to be absolutely loaded in Bremen. I do not really like this system that VATSIM uses in order to get bigger or better coverage. What I mean exactly is that if we're talking about, let's say, Copenhagen control, Bremen radar, they control all the airports that are under their airspace as well, from the point where you need to request your clearance to the point where you're actually cruising in flight level, let's say as we are right now, flight level 340. So there is a lot of transmissions going on, and that can escalate very quickly into pilots blocking each other, talking over each other, yeah, then the frequency is just one big mess, and I'm just not a big fan of that. This usually happens in Greece, for example, in under Athena radar, or in Adria radar as well, because these are big, these are just really big control zones with lots of airports underneath them, and they have to control all of these airports, and therefore there is sometimes much more traffic than the controller can actually handle, and it's just not great. Yeah, so we're now basically flying over the sea, and Copenhagen is right there. We can see some of it, but not much of it. So yeah, unfortunately. And we have the top of our descent coming in just around 60 nautical miles now. Yeah, there's the contact from Copenhagen Control.
EC579 Copenhagen Control, hello, you are identified. Yeah, the nearest airport from you would be probably somewhere in Norway, 130 miles north to you. Otherwise, Aalborg is still 190 miles. Are you able for Aalborg?
I should just be able to make it, just give you a heads up.
EC579 Roger. In that case, proceed direct to GeForce. That's the final ILS approach for runway 08 left, and you can expect a, fun enough, ILS 08 left for after GeForce.
Direct to GeForce, EC579.
Copenhagen Control, hello, Scandinavian 2647, flight level 340, inbound to Maxell.
Scandinavian 2647 Copenhagen Control, good afternoon, you identified. Ready, descent flight level 230 to be leveled by Cooksod.
When ready, descent flight level 230 to be leveled by Cooksat, Scandinavian 2647. So it's Cooksat.
Copenhagen Control, god eftermiddag, Scandinavian 2588 within for, yeah,
And
with
it's
information.
230.
Alpha on QNH 1006, Boeing 737-600. Goodbye for
At Cooksat.
Scandinavian 2588, København, good afternoon. Stand by, I'll call you back. Break Thomas Cook 263, Roger, winds in Odense 050 degrees, 17 knots. No reported traffic in the area. Report passing 4,000 feet.
Report passing 4,000 feet.
And we need to import destination data as well.
Control, good evening. Scandinavian 502, flight level 390 inbound.
Scandinavian 502, Copenhagen Control, good afternoon. Set the new squawk 1236.
So we still have runway 23 in use.
But Control, Alpine Trade Foxtrot, flight 280, sorry, like Buffalo, and we are ready to descend.
Alpine 28 Foxtrot, Copenhagen
Transition
Control, good
level
afternoon.
70.
Descent flight level 90, you can expect landing 04 left.
QNH 9er.
90 and landing 0 for left.
Temperature 10 degrees.
Copenhagen Control, circulate, just Panzer 1, uniform Lima.
And the wind is 290 degrees, 20 knots.
1 uniform Lima, Copenhagen Control, good afternoon. You identified, continue climb flight level 280.
And barometric minimums 243.
Lima uniform, South 1 uniform.
Scandinavian 502, you identified, cleared inbound Copenhagen, Tutlo 3 Alpha, arrival landing 04 left. Proceed direct Kilo Oscar Romeo.
Clear Tudlo 3 Alpha, arrival 04 left and direct Kilo Oscar Romeo, Scandinavian 502.
Condor 2086, short living mile space, Polaris is closed, Unicom 122.8, so long.
22.8 for Condor 2086. Have a nice day. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Lufthansa 1 uniform Lima, proceed direct to Nebun.
Proceed direct Nebun, le 1 Lima uniform.
Scandinavian 502, when ready, descend flight level 290.
Descend 290, Scandinavian 502.
So we're getting closer and closer to our top of descent. Just under 20.
263, you are identified 3,000 feet. Proceed direct to Alasa and climb flight level 280.
Proceed direct Alasa and climb 280 to 2263.
KLM 1223, contact Sweden 127.755. So long.
Sweden 127.755.
We can also prepare for the Bremen radar, so that's
Lufthansa 1 uniform
120.225.
Flight level 340, Lufthansa 1 uniform unit.
120.225, there we go.
Oh, Scandinavian 2588, declare vendetiden. Are you ready to copy your clearance?
We are fully ready to copy clearance. Scandinavian 2588.
2588, det lyder da bare helt fantastisk. Information Alpha is correct. You're cleared to Copenhagen. Flight planned route. Initially flight level 120. Level change on route. Squawk 2736.
Clear to Copenhagen. Flight planned route. Initial 120 and then further climb and squawk 2736. Scandinavian 2588.
Scandinavian 2588, readback is correct. QNH 1006, report ready for taxi.
5 nautical miles to top of descent, and we can head down to flight level 230. So let's commence the descent, set the auto brakes to low, because we won't need mediums today for the landing in Hamburg.
Scandinavian 502, proceed direct Basel, Bravo Alpha, Sierra Lima Oscar.
Direct Basel, Scandinavian 502.
Control, very good day, zone 411, flight level 350.
Nordic 411, Copenhagen Control, good afternoon, set squawk 6062.
6062 for Nordic 411.
Bremen radar is still online, so that's good news. Looking very good to reach Kuksot at 230.
You identify flight level 350. EC579er, when ready, descend flight level 250.
Send in 250, when ready, 579.
Scandinavian 502, descend flight level 120.
Descend 120, Scandinavian 502.
Yeah, I'm preparing for the Bogmo 2 Papa arrival, but yeah, as I said, this arrival is rather long, and I believe that we will receive vectors instead, just because the traffic is not that heavy at Hamburg airport today, and we would spend way too long on the approach unnecessarily.
Scandinavian 2647, contact Bremen radar 120.225. So long.
Contact Bremen radar 120.225 for Scandinavian 2647. Have a nice weekend. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Scandinavian 502.
Direct Whiskey Sierra November, expecting 23 for Eurowing 16 November Papa.
Eurowing 50 November Papa, climb flight level 350.
Finding 350, Eurowing 16 November Papa.
Bremen radar, good afternoon.
Bremen radar, hello.
Why does he frickin' start talking over the other guy when he already hears that he's talking? That's just crazy.
9230 and my requested level is 230, Ordnungsmann 628.
Sorry, say again?
230, all wings minus 6 Juliet.
Roger. Scandinavian 2646, might call you back. Sierra Papa Kilo 32, direct Nexo.
Direct Nexo, Sierra Papa Kilo 32.
Raven Radar, a very good afternoon. Scandinavian 2647, flight level 260, descending 230, inbound Bagos.
Scandinavian 2647, hello, identified direct Pisas, expect the ILS runway 23, this will be in straight in approach and descend flight level 100.
Direct Pisa, expecting ILS approach for runway 23, descending flight level 100, and it will be a straight in approach for Scandinavian 2647, thank you.
Raven Radar, low, this is Lufthansa 1 Uniform Lima.
Lufthansa 1 Uniform Lima, schönen guten Tag, identified.
Easy 89 November Juliet back.
Easy 89 November Juliet, roger.
Direct. I have no idea which waypoint that was, to be honest, but... we shall see.
Lufthansa 5 Echo descend flight level 250 at 2,500 feet per minute or greater.
Oh, Pisas. There we go.
Level 250 at 2,500 feet per minute or greater. Lufthansa 5 Echo Echo.
Hello, Shimon. How you doing? We are way above the vertical profile because he just freaking sent us right onto the ILS there, but it's nice way to save time, so I'm happy with that, obviously.
Scandinavian 162, hello, that's Squawk 207.
Yeah, there we go. Good.
Lufthansa 1 Uniform Lima, direct Zodro.
Oh, this is very nice. Descending through the cloud.
Scandinavian 2646, are you ready to copy?
Ready to copy, Scandinavian 2646.
This is not very good,
to destination Stockholm Arlanda via Ekan 1
because
Golf departure,
as you can hear, there is a guy with call sign 2646 who's flying to Arlanda from Hamburg. He's basically flying the exact opposite route that I'm flying. And the call signs are pretty similar. 3 stations at once. It's just a complete mess, man, in Bremen. Always. Always. Bremen radar, always a freaking mess.
Identified flight level 230.
Flight level 230,
Lufthansa 8760, flight level 110.
Flight level 110, Lufthansa 876.
So
Ryanair 332.
we have QNH 9er.
Ryanair 332, hello, identified, climb flight level 370. And check your microphone, you're unreadable.
I have no idea.
32, contact radar 136, decimal 485.
I always use the default Microsoft Flight Simulator weather, so... Why do they keep talking over each other? What are they doing? Oh my days.
Alpine 7 for Hotel Papa, hello, Brave Radar, identified.
I mean, Active Sky for P3D, for example, it worked pretty well, so... yeah.
Lufthansa 4 November Kilo, Bremen Moin, identified. Easy 89 November Juliet, descend flight level 350.
350 for Easy 89 November Juliet.
Osprey 47 Hotel, descend flight level 100.
Osprey 47 Hotel, descend level 100.
Alba Wings 262, descend 3000 feet, QNH 1001.
Descend 3000, QNH 1001, Hamburg to Juliet.
Eurowings 962, direct Delta Hotel 612.
Delta Hotel 612, open Juliet.
I love this straight-in approach into Hamburg, man. It's just so satisfying to not hold anywhere, just to fly straight in onto the runway. Love it.
Lufthansa 5 Echo Echo, monitor Intercom, ciao.
Intercom, ciao, Lufthansa 5 Echo Echo.
Bremen radar, good evening, Ryanair 783.
The weather in Hamburg is
Ryanair 78 Juliet, hello, Bremen radar identified. Climb flight level 330.
is visibility more than 10, scattered at 2,600,
flight level 400 inbound Narco.
broken,
Moin Bremen identified.
scattered at 3,400 and broken at 4,400, so not great for not great for VFR flying, but definitely possible since it's
I've got you in Bremen, is it
only
correct?
scattered up to 4,400, so could work.
München, Nienburg 5 Zulu departure, flight plan route, climb 4,000 feet, squawk 1,000.
Into München via Nienburg 5 Zulu departure, climb by a split 4,000 feet, squawk 1,000 feet.
Correct. Beeline 326 Charlie, contact Copenhagen, descend flight level 170 and contact Copenhagen control 136.485.
Descent flight level 170, contact Copenhagen 136485 for Beeline 26 Charlie. Thank you, bye-bye.
Eurowing 50 November Papa, descend flight level 200.
Niner stand 53 at Hamburg, looking for clearance to Amsterdam.
Eurowing 50 November Papa, descend flight level 200.
Confirm last transmission, 50 November Papa.
Affirm, descend flight level 100.
Descend to 100, 50 November Papa.
Hello, Turkish 6 Tango Alpha.
And again, 2 stations at once, as freaking always. You've got to love VATSIM.
Expecting ILS 32 and requesting climb flight level 340.
Is approved, climb flight level 340.
340, 6 Tango Alpha.
Scandinavian 2647, descend level 80.
Descend to flight level 80, Scandinavian 2647.
Red Dot 60 Alpha, contact radar 136485.
You need to be quick, you know, you need to be quick.
Sorry, 5, Dankeschön. 6 Alpha. Twitter, pushback approved, facing runway 27.
Looking for clearance.
How can he start talking over a guy's transmission, man?
3669, I hereby was, got you information.
10,000 feet lights on.
Amsterdam Schiphol Visa for Golf. The right pronunciation is Whiskey Sierra November for Golf departure. Flight plan route climb via SID 5,000 feet, squawk 1,000.
Alright, Walker 3669 is cleared via Whiskey Sierra November 4 Golf. Flight plan route, climb via SID to 5,000 and squawk 1,000, Walker 3669er, Danke.
Feedback correct.
Bremen radar, we're ready for push and start, Scandinavian 2646.
Scandinavian 2646, pushback approved, facing south, Zulu 1, blue line.
Pushback approved, face south, Zulu 1, blue line, Scandinavian 2646.
Ryanair 232, direct Bahnhof. Lufthansa 472, I think you're not reaching my CBDSC. Direct Ockbear, descend flight level 250.
Bremen radar, Eurowings 18 Delta, hello. Flight level 240 inbound, Hotel Lima Zulu.
Eurowings 18 Delta, hello, identified. Direct Delta Whiskey 555, ILS Zulu runway 27.
Direct Delta Whiskey 555.
I won't make it.
Scandinavian 2647, descend 3,000 feet, QNH 999.
Descend to altitude 3,000 feet, QNH 999 for Scandinavian 2647.
2608 out of Delta Whiskey 555 cleared ILS Zulu runway 27 report localizer established.
Triple niner. Never heard a controller say this.
472.
So set everywhere.
Did you copy with direct Barno?
There we go. Triple niner set. Let's keep it under 250.
Yeah, you're still not readable. There's only a static
And let's
voice
get
in the
down there.
background. You may check it out. Maybe you're muting or something like that, and then try again to call me.
Bremen, schönen guten Nachmittag, Lufthansa 7 Lima X-Ray Heavy, Stand 8 in Hamburg, information echo on board, request IFR clearance to Munich.
So 7 Lima X-Ray, morning, I got your request. I will call you back shortly. Ryanair 2782, direct Ogbear.
Direct Strawberg, 782.
Lufthansa 2 Whiskey Lima, direct Barpov, Bravo Alpha, Papa, Oscar Victor.
Direct Barpov, Lufthansa 2 Whiskey Lima.
KLM 872.
Yes, exactly. Let's have a note with it.
Descending flight level 260872.
Scandinavian 2647 on present heading cleared ILS runway 23 report established.
On present heading, cleared ILS 23 and report established for Scandinavian 2647.
26 at once, say again, Alba Wings 268.
Localizer runway 27, Hamburg 268.
Roger Tower 120330, speed is your convenience.
120330, Hamburg 268. Ciao.
Scandinavian 1622, direct Nexo.
Direct Nexo, Scandinavian 1622.
You know, I am supposed to read something back to him and someone just steps in and starts talking. That's just crazy.
Osprey 47 Hotel, just to confirm we're on course to Ripsaw.
AFM, call you back shortly. And Osprey 47 Hotel, turn now
Flaps
right
1.
heading 090.
Right heading 090, Osprey 47 Hotel.
Lufthansa 8760, descend 3000 feet, QNH 1001.
Descending 3000 feet, QNH 1001, Lufthansa 876.
Zero wings 9628, descend flight level 100.
Descend flight level 100, Wings 9628.
Jet 280, NZXT.
Jet 280, contact tower 120330.
120330, Jet 280.
Lufthansa 2 Whiskey Lima, request descent.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like,
Lufthansa 2 Whiskey Lima,
the
confirm
frequency
your
is
request
getting
descent.
a bit nuts. The clouds are so amazing. Yeah, it's... I mean, the simulator is just great. It's just absolutely breathtaking.
We are back, sorry. Lufthansa 472, descend now, flight level 250 at 3000
So,
feet.
ILS established, go around altitude 4000 set.
Direct Akbar, and can you confirm the altitude again, sorry?
Flight level 250 at 2500 feet per minute or greater.
2,500 per minute or greater to flight level 250, thank you.
Scandinavian 2647, ILS 23 established.
Blocked, but right heading 050 for 15 November, Papa.
Correct. Scandinavian 2647, continue approach, wind check 280 degrees 16, maximum 28.
Continue approach for Scandinavian 2647.
And Bremen, radar Scandinavian 2646 is ready for taxi.
Call you back shortly. Amati 4, monitor Unica 122.8.
Bremen, Eurowings 18 Delta, request descent.
You're down.
Scandinavian 2646, taxi via Zulu 1 Blue Line to holding point Bravo 5, runway 33, report ready for departure.
Taxi on...
Spoilers armed. Speed check flaps 2. Oops. Just when a gust was there. It's fine.
Level 100.
Descent flight level 100, Eurowings 18 Delta.
Alpaca 742 with information echo, request IFR clearance to Berlin, please.
Call you back. Alpine 74 Hotel Papa, direct Delta Bravo 433.
Direct Delta Bravo 433, Alpine 74 Hotel Papa.
Lufthansa 4 November Kilo, direct Delta Bravo 433.
Direct Delta Bravo 433, Lufthansa 4 November Kilo.
Scandinavian 2647, wind 280 degrees, 18, maximum 28 knots, runway 23, clear to land.
Runway 23, clear to land Scandinavian 2647.
Osprey 740, descend flight level 80.
Flaps 3.
Level 80, Osprey 47 Hotel.
Spoilers armed. Flaps full.
KLM 872, make your descent south that you're reaching Norquay at flight level 260.
1000.
Descending 260 to be level at North Poop. KLM 872.
Really, really windy. It's gonna be interesting. So autopilot disengaged.
München radar, Walker 3.
München radar. It's Bremen, for Christ's sake.
With information, Echo Ray for push and start.
You're at
Walker 3669, Roger, pushback approved, facing east.
wrong part of the freaking country.
Alright, pushback approved, face east for Walker 3669.
Zero wings for Papa Charlie, Moinson identified. Squawk 1000, expect ILS, runway 23. Lufthansa 472, connect Bremen 124.175.
124.175 for First Mitchell.
Zero wings 50 November Papa, descent 4000 feet, QNH 999.
Checked.
Descend 4000, QNH 999, Zero wings 15 November Papa.
Continue.
Circle 6 Tango Alpha, descent, flight level 200.
Level 200.
Yeah, I know. I want to be a bit lower with the wind.
Ryder 6 Lima, Mainz, Fox is 2104, please.
There we go. Not much of a drift as well, so I'll take it.
Nordic 411, hello, Bremen.
River is green.
Identified.
Spoilers, ESL.
Osprey 4708, descent 3000 feet, QNH 999.
Altitude 3000 feet, QNH 999, Osprey 47 Hotel.
We will be able to vacate here, I believe.
Bremen Radar, Delta Charlie Echo Alpha Lima, Hamburg, stand 107 with information Echo, request IFR clearance to Stuttgart.
Delta Charlie Echo Alpha Lima, Moin, Bremen Radar back. I will call you back shortly. Lufthansa 2 Whiskey Lima, contact Bremen Radar 124.175.
Contact Bremen Radar 124.175, Lufthansa 2 Whiskey Lima.
Ryanair 3 Lima, confirm squawk 2104.
2104,
KLM 872, monitor Unicom, bye-bye.
Unicom for 872, bye-bye, thanks.
Easy 89 November Druid, descent flight level 330.
33089 November Druid.
Zero wings 50 November Papa, turn right heading 100.
Right heading 100, 60 November Papa.
Lufthansa 876, cleared ILS Zulu, runway 27, report established.
Cleared ILS 27, number 876, vehicle.
Easy 89 November Druid, contact Copenhagen Control 136 Smith 485.
136 485, bye-bye.
Scandinavian 2647, runway 23 vacated via Delta 4.
Scandinavian 2647, taxi Delta 1, hold short runway 33.
Taxi Delta 1, hold short of 33, Scandinavian 2647.
Scandinavian 2646, wind 280 degrees, 18 maximum 28 knots, runway 33, cleared for takeoff.
So, the opposite direction flight
2646, wind 280
is
degrees, 18
just
maximum
about to
28
depart.
knots, runway 33, cleared for takeoff.
And we just arrived, so that's perfect.
On me again there, I have a push to talk button kind of problem. Scandinavian 2646, cleared for takeoff runway 33 at Hamburg.
Lufthansa 876, tower 120330.
Tower 120330.
Landing rate minus 88. Not bad in this sort of wind, considering that it was without a drift as well. I will definitely take it without the traverse. I mean.
Osprey 47 Hotel, turn left heading 050.
Osprey 47 Hotel, left head 050.
0 wings 50 November Papa, turn right heading 130.
130, 50 November Papa.
ground and radar, Ryanair 78 Juliet, ready to descend.
So we need to hold short of runway 33.
250 to be lifted at Ockbear.
Descend flight level 250 correction, and please repeat level out.
Flight level 250 at Ockbear.
Level 250 right off, 78 Juliet.
Turkish 6 Tango Alpha, descend flight level 100.
Descending level 100, Turkish 6 Tango Alpha.
Oh, there he is.
Entschuldigung, for wings 15 November.
Bye.
130 or 150 heading?
130, and I will take you through the localizer. Expect the intercept from the southern side.
Roger, on the base 130. Thank you. 15 November, Papa.
Bye bye.
332, contact Bremen 124175.
Oh, why are my brakes not working? There we go.
124175. Good day, Ryanair 78 Juliet. And radar is below then.
There we go. Bye bye. The exact same route, just in the opposite direction. Guy heading back to Arlanda.
5 Lima Tango, stand to Bravo Hamburg, request IFR clearance to Berlin, information echo on board.
Berlin 5 Lima Tango, Mondia number 2 for clearance, break, Delta Charlie Echo Alpha Lima.
Delta Charlie Echo Alpha Lima.
Roger, you're clear to destination Stuttgart via Deco 6 Golf departure, flight plan route, climb by
Lufthansa 747, are you okay? At Hamburg.
Clear to Stuttgart via Deco 6 Golf departure, level of 5,000 feet and squawk 1,000. Delta Charlie Echo Alpha Lima.
Delta Alpha Lima, read back correct. Startup approved, report ready for taxi.
Startup is approved, Delta Charlie Echo Alpha Lima.
Scandinavian 2646, identified climb flight level 310.
Flight level 310, Scandinavian 2646.
Scandinavian 2647, cross runway 33, taxi right Zulu 5, Zulu 4, hold short Zulu 1, blue line.
Cross runway 33, Zulu 5, Zulu 4, Zulu 1, blue line, hold short, Scandinavian 2647.
Eurowings 1A Delta, descend 3000 feet, QNH 1001.
Niner, ready to taxi.
It was blocked.
Eurowings 1A Delta, descend 3000 feet, QNH 1001, cleared ILS Zulu runway 27.
Descend 3000 feet, it's QNH 2002, cleared ILS runway 27.
QNH 1001.
QNH 1001, Eurowings 1A Delta.
Walker 3369, taxi via Zulu 3, Zulu 1 orange line, tolling point Bravo 4, runway 33.
Zulu 3,
So Zulu
1
5,
line,
so that's right here.
and holding point Bravo 1 for runway 33, Walker 3669.
And then
Scandinavian 827,
Zulu
hello, Brave
4,
radar identified.
and hold short
Freebird
of
8 Tango
Zulu 1
Delta,
blue
direct
line.
4, Kilo Oscar Romeo. Going front Foxtrot Romeo, identified, hello, climb flight level 350.
Oops.
Osprey 47 Hotel, turn left heading 260, cleared LS runway 23.
That's this one, I believe.
260, cleared LS 23, Osprey 47 Hotel.
Yeah, it is.
50 November, Papa, turn left
You
heading
need to
3.
go left this way.
Left heading 300, 15 November, Papa.
Scandinavian 2646, proceed direct Migna.
I hate this airport sometimes with the taxiways, man. It's Bravo in one way.
647 when clear of the MD88 from left to right on Zulu 1 orange line, taxi to gate 03 Bravo.
After passing traffic from left to right over to stand 03 Bravo, Scandinavian 2647.
Eurowings 962, turn right heading 020, descend 4000 feet, QNH 1, correction, QNH 999.
We have a...
Sorry,
oh,
Block, can you say again?
I don't like that.
Eurowings 962, turn right heading 020, descend 4000 feet, QNH 999.
3 Bravo.
020 decrease, 4,000 feet and QNH 9999, Eurowings 962.
There we go.
Abilene 5 Lima Tango, ready to copy clearance?
Ready to copy.
He's swiveling
Abilene
from
5 Lima
left
Tango,
to
you
right.
cleared
What is
Berlin
happening?
via Rama 5 Golf departure, flight plan route, climb by SID 5000 feet, squawk 1000.
Clear to Berlin, Rama 5 Golf departure.
There we go.
Flight plan road, climb via SID 5000 feet, squawk 1000, Berlin 6.
Lima, Tango and we're ready for push and pass.
Roger, call you back shortly. Break, reine 3 X-Ray Lima, direkt Crew näher. Abilene 5 Lima Tango, pushback at start up approved facing south, Zulu 1 blue line.
Perfect approved facing south, Zulu 1 blue line, Abilene 5 Lima Tango.
0 wings 1 Papa Charlie, descent flight level 100.
That's not very good. I cannot park there now. Yeah.
Scandinavian 827, Alpha 360 inbound LD.
Scandinavian 827 identified, hello. Alpine 74 to Papa, descent flight level 250, 2000 feet per minute or greater.
Descent flight level 250, 2000 feet or greater, Alpine 74 to Papa.
Scandinavian 2647, we have an aircraft spawned right in front of us at 03 Bravo. We can make a switch to 03 if you want us to do so.
Okay, this aircraft is just spawned there, so yeah, you have to make a swing over to the left.
Actually, they made the swing right now, so we will continue to 03 Bravo, Scandinavian 2647.
Excellent. Ryder 609 Lima Unicorn 25, goodbye.
Oh my days, what is going on?
Ryder 609 Lima Unicorn, bye bye.
I love that sim.
Speedbird 98 Bravo Lima, moin, Roger, identified. Turkish 6 Tango Alpha, descend 3000 feet, KNH 1001 via all the cleared ILS runway 32, report established.
Setting 3000, KNH 1001 and cleared published ILS runway
Wouldn't be
code Turkish 6 Tango Alpha.
a VAT sim stream without some memes, right?
260, descend 3000 feet, cleared ILS runway 23.
Left 260, descend 3000, cleared ILS, runway 23. Your wings 15 over Papa.
0 wings 96 Juliet, please expedite your descent. 1000 feet per minute is a little bit too low to intercept runway 23. Make it 2000 feet per minute or greater now.
We have a company message.
Lufthansa 4 November Kilo, descent flight level 250.
Should say arrival message.
Scandinavian 1622, descent flight level
And
280.
our actual time of arrival was on time, so that's good.
Radar Walker 366-900.
And we will be deboarding now. Like the Air Berlin now, here. Bit of nostalgia. Oops. Interesting camera there.
Osprey 47 Hotel, wind Finkenwerder 290 degrees, 15 knots, runway 23 clear to land. After vacating the runway, taxi gate of choice. Goodbye.
Osprey 47 clear to land, runway 23.
What the hell is this jetway connection?
Turkish 6 Tango Alpha, request out of cockpit for 2 minutes.
Oh my god.
Eurowings 18 Delta, contact main power 120 decimal 330.
Oh my god. Let's watch it from this angle where we actually can't see the jetway. Would be perfect.
14175, Alpine 74 to Papa, control. Abilene 5 Lima Tango, ready for taxi.
Abilene 5 Lima Tango, taxi via Zulu 1 blue line, holding point Bravo 5, runway 33.
Taxi via Zulu 1 blue line, holding point Bravo 5, runway 33, Abilene 5 Lima Tango.
Scandinavian 1622, contact Copenhagen Control 136 decimal 485.
136 485, Scandinavian 1622.
Scandinavian 2646, contact Copenhagen Control 136 decimal 485.
Let me just switch to Unicom here, because this is getting out of control as always in Bremen. And here we are in Hamburg. Successfully. Yeah, this jetway connection is nothing they should be proud of, but yeah, it is what it is, so whatever. We can take care of the aircraft, so we can unlock the cockpit doors and let everyone see the magic. And we can erase this. We can cut off the crew supply, turn the RSs to off, switch all the fuel pumps to off as well, and leave the aircraft as it is. So we're deboarding. So, who else is here on VATSIM? Let's just have a look. So we have this Lufthansa who spawned right, or which spawned right in front of us and was a bit scary. Then we had this Eurowings guy who's just chilling over here at stand 02 Alpha. Then we have another Eurowings next to us on our right hand side. Then there is a 330 of some kind, can't really tell what that is. Then we have a Lufthansa 747 Heavy, which is making a wheelie. Never mind. Then we have Alpaca Airways. I have no idea what this is, but it is a thing, apparently, in the model matching. So that's interesting. Then we have Air Berlin, again. An airline that's no longer in service in real life. Unfortunately, I really do like Air Berlin. So it is what it is. And he's just about to take off from runway 33, so we can follow him along and then we can call it a day. And there he goes. Into the mighty wetter. Positive climb, gear up. Alrighty. So, thank you so much for watching this stream. It was really fun. We had some interesting discussions while in cruise, so thanks everyone who tuned in. Thanks to everyone who tuned in. And also we had some VATSIM memes on the approach and while parking, so that's always nice to see. And it's nice to prove people wrong who say that it's actually boring to fly virtual planes and to fly on VATSIM, right? So there you have it. A flight from Stockholm, Arlanda over to Hamburg with the beautiful Fenix A320 with Scandinavian Airlines. And I'm Thomas. Thanks for tuning in once again, and I'm out. Take care, guys.